Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. It is Wednesday morning and I am out for my walk. I'm gonna go 4 miles today. That's my goal. That means I have to go around this loop, the outside of the lake, 2 times. It's still beautiful here. We have lost a lot of leaves over the weekend. We had a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and a lot of the trees are bare. There's still some hanging on. There's still a few. Today, I'm going to be filming a vlog style video. I'm going to be sharing my meals, my activities, and everything that happens in between. Well, almost everything. I have a busy day today. I have a couple of coaching calls to do. And while I'm on that note, I've had a few people reach out to me and tell me that they tried to go to my website for coaching and it says page not found. I should have put a note or something on the page. I just was quickly filling up with clients and I was afraid that it was going to become too much, because the way I have it set up right now is if you go to my website, not right now, but before I took it off, you can just go ahead and sign up for coaching, pay for it, and I get an email that you're already in the program, okay? And I think I need to find a little bit better of a way, because I'll all of a sudden get a few of them at once and it becomes a little overwhelming. So the only thing I knew was to make the page private, and now I have a few people reaching out to me wanting to inquire about the coaching program, and they said that it says page not found. So I'm going to fix that today and maybe do like a waiting list type thing. So I got to do a little bit of thinking on how I'm going to do all that. Then I am doing 2 giveaways today over in my YouTube membership. If you are not a member, you can just go to the little join button that's under my videos. There's also a link down in the description box where you can join my YouTube membership. It's just a good way to support the channel. I've got my membership priced very low. It's about the price of a cup of coffee, and it is a monthly membership, and you can cancel it at any time. So anyway, today I'm doing a giveaway for them, and then I also have a giveaway over in my private community, my Patreon group. So it's just a lot of things going on today, but I will be checking in throughout the day. I have a really great product that I want to show you that I just received last week, and I'm really loving it, and I think a lot of people are going to love this product, and I think that it would be a great gift idea. We have Christmas coming up in just a couple of months, you all. It's going to be Christmas, and so I think that this would be a great gift idea if you don't know what to get someone for Christmas. I don't know who wouldn't like this. So I'm going to insert that clip right after this. I'm going to get to walking here, pick up my speed, get my 4 miles in, and I'll meet you back at the house. Well, I'm almost done with my walk. I got almost 8,000 steps right now, and that's a great way to start the day, right? So I wanted to answer a question that I just got here on YouTube that I thought was very interesting. I've told you all that I have cut my fat down. I believe that eating fat, dietary fat, is a good thing, okay? The person, I wish I could remember your username, but they said that they've been watching other influencers talk about fat doesn't make you fat. I've heard them say that too, okay? But I have tried that and I just didn't lose fat like I am now. I don't follow everything that all the influencers that I watch recommend. I get ideas from content creators and I just pick and choose what I think I want to try, and then I do what ultimately works best for me and my body. I want to stop here and I want to say this. I want this to really sink in. Take a look at the content creators that are eating lots of butter and lots of animal fat. They're all really thin. They've all reached their goals, and they can get away with eating all of that dietary fat. They've already burned their body fat stores. They don't have any, and they can eat all this dietary fat and their body can just burn that fat for energy and they feel great. And so I'm not there yet for myself. I have found that eating a lot of fat keeps me fatter. I have found that lowering my fat intake, now I'm still having fat, I still cook with fat. I just don't eat the animal fat anymore that's on the steaks like I used to. I don't eat a lot of chicken skins like I used to. They're good, and on occasion, yeah, something like that, you know, it's good. I have just stepped away myself personally from eating all the excess dietary fats, and I'm losing weight. I'm getting results. And so for myself, I have found that not eating a high fat diet has really helped my weight loss to really start moving again. Okay. So I just wanted to share that. Take a look at all the people that are eating gobs and gobs of fat. They're all, or at least the ones that I see on, on YouTube, they're all thin. They have reached their goals. Their body fat percentage is low, so they can eat that, okay? Now, I'm not saying that's for everyone. You may be eating higher fat and you may be getting results. I can't explain that. This is what's working for me. And that's why I encourage everyone to try different things and try it for a little while and see if you're getting results. And if you're not getting results, then try something else. And that's what I did. And it's just working. So I just wanted to share that. I'm almost home and I'm going to go make something good to eat for breakfast. I'll see you soon. I'm getting ready to show you this heated wearable blanket in a video clip, but I wanted to show you a couple of things that I forgot to mention when I was filming that clip. Very important things. You can put this thing on, it's amazing. A wearable blanket that has adjustable snaps where you can snap this thing on and wear it. All right, very, very cool and actually very, very warm. So this is the little battery pack that comes with the vest. And in my video that I'm about to roll, I showed you how this plugs in and goes into your pocket. There's a pocket right here, right? Had this very long, where is it? In the video clip, I had this very long cord attached to it that comes with it. You don't need to have this on there when you're just wearing the vest. So there's a little short cord in the pocket, and you just hook this into your little battery. Right now it's at 24% because I've been using this thing this morning while I was drinking my coffee. I just wanted to mention this is a much better fit in the pocket than all of that cord that I showed earlier. And then there's this little button here where you can turn it on and you can put it on high, medium, and low. Also forgot to mention that it comes with a drawstring carry bag. So you can take this along with you if you're going to a sports game or you're traveling and you want to keep it nice and compact. You can just roll it up and fit it right inside this little bag. So 2 things I wanted to mention. Now I'm going to roll the footage. I'm ready to go out for a quick walk. I'm going to take Sapphire out just for a few minutes, not going to go very far. I want to go out and try out my new heated blanket. Yes, it's a blanket. I'm taking a blanket out with me out on my walk, but it converts into something. So I'm going to stand back here and show you. All right, so this is a very nice size blanket. It has this weatherproof material on this side, and then it has this really warm, cozy Sherpa on the inside. I've been using this nice cozy throw on the couch since I received it last week, and I really do love it. But it also converts into a long vest that you can wear. So on the inside here, you can see these zippers. Okay, there's 2 of them, and you have to unzip them. All right. And then I'm going to put this thing on through the armholes. All right. And then it is adjustable according to however you want to button it. I'm going to do a full shot in just a minute and show you a full body shot, but I'm looking in a mirror right here too. So I'm just kind of messing with it here. It's actually very warm without even putting the little heater on. It has a little rechargeable heater that fits inside your pocket. So this is the little charger pack that it comes with. It has a little charger port here, has a little cord that plugs in so you can charge it. This is wired into the pocket right here, and I'll show you in just a minute. And then you just plug it into your little device like that. It's at 100%, and you just slide it into your pocket. So now I'm gonna change views for you here. Like being snuggled up in a nice blanket. I can go outside and take my dog out and go for a walk and be warm and cozy. There's this little switch, and it's attached to the inside of the pocket, and you just hold it down until it comes on, and you get a red light. That's the high setting, and then the orange light is a medium setting, and the white light is a light setting. And so I'm gonna put it on medium because I know this thing can get very warm. Go take my dog out for a walk and try it out. It's very windy out, by the way, so let's go see. So like I said, it's very windy. I forgot my hat. I should have got my hat because it would have kept my hair from blowing all over. Here I am with a heated wraparound vest that is so cozy and warm. I wish I would have had one of these back in the day when my kids were in band. My kids were in marching band, and we went to all the games in the fall, in the rain, in the cold. We froze in the bleachers. And this would have been perfect. It has this really nice material on the outside that will repel any moisture. You could put this side down on the ground if you want to sit at a sporting event and sit on the warm, cozy part, wrap up in it. Yeah, I'm loving it. I think it's perfect. Another thing this would be great for, sitting out on my patio having my coffee when it's chilly out in the morning. This cozy wraparound blanket vest was sent to me by Zonli, and I have a link and a code for these blankets if you want to go over and check it out. They have a couple different options over on their website. I have really been enjoying getting up in the mornings, turning this on, putting it over my lap, and sitting and drinking my coffee on the couch. Very cozy, and I'm really enjoying wearing it as well as I'm out doing these walks in the fall time. So just wanted to show it to you. They have different colors. They do have some that have belts. Mine did not come with a belt, but they do have some on the website where you can just put a belt around it, and it looks pretty stylish. These would also make great Christmas presents. You could stock up on a few of them and give them away as gifts. Who's not gonna love this? Go check out Zonli, and don't forget to use my code at the checkout. I'm getting ready to make a coaching call. I'm gonna wait till after the call to eat my first meal, but right now I'm having an espresso. I'm still working on the practice of having an espresso machine, and it's quite fun. I'm really enjoying it. But I have my little double shot of espresso here in my heated mug, and I have some protein coffee creamer. So I want to tell you how I made this. Very, very easy. You know how I made the macadamia nut milk in my little nut milk machine? Well, I took the nut milk and I added 1 scoop of Equip Prime Protein Vanilla protein powder, and I just kind of whisked it in there, and it tastes like vanilla, like coffee creamer. While I do my call, I just made protein foam. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. All right, it is 11:30 and my camera's pretty crooked. It is what it is, people. All right, so it is 11:30. I'm hungry. I'm making some breakfast. My dog and cat are chasing each other around the house, so you might hear the pitter-patter of pet feet going around the house. Ed is at physical therapy. I'm hungry. I am making some porridge. Yep, I'm making porridge again. I really enjoy this porridge. It's a cold, gray day, and this is something that's very filling and satisfying to me in the cold months. This is Maria Emmerich's recipe. She has a YouTube channel. She has cookbooks. For my version of the porridge, I usually put a little bit of butter in a saucepan, and I pour in a 16-ounce container of egg whites. I also put in a little splash of maple flavoring, and then a little bit of stevia because I like it sweet. And then I also put in about a 1/4 cup of nut milk, my own homemade nut milk. This one has a little bit of protein powder in it, the vanilla flavoring that I used in my espresso earlier. And so I put about a 1/4 cup of that in here. And I am just whisking it on the stove. Let me turn you around here. So you just basically stand and whisk it until it starts to cook up. You have to keep whisking it to get the texture for the porridge. It comes out like malto meal or cream of wheat type texture, and it's delicious. In this bowl, I have some frozen blueberries and some walnuts. That's what I like to put in my porridge. And I use the frozen blueberries because I don't have to worry about having fresh blueberries all the time. So I put them in there frozen, and then I put the hot porridge on top, and then I just mix it in, and the blueberries thaw out pretty quickly. So you can see here, it's starting to thicken up. I think you can see that, right? Starting to thicken up. And this is the point where you really have to make sure you stand here and whisk it. You want to whisk this until it is no longer runny. I have had people comment that their porridge is runny. You have to cook it until all the liquid is evaporated and cooked in, and it starts to turn into a porridge-like texture, all right? So I get a lot of people ask, does this taste eggy? So egg whites are not as eggy as egg yolks. And when you put in the maple flavoring and the stevia, it just takes away the taste for me of the eggs. And I don't mind it at all. I don't think that it's eggy at all. Yeah, this is getting to a texture that I like. All right, I'm just gonna pour this right over that. I don't usually have a problem with my eggs sticking. I have these pans, they're ceramic, and they clean up pretty good. And then I pour in some more nut milk. And then I have cinnamon that I sprinkle on top. This is my first meal. I love it. Obviously, I eat it almost every day. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I have some sparkling water over there. I've already had my espresso and I'm really pumped right now, so I'm not gonna have any coffee. I have another call to do and I'll check in with you later. I have spent the last, wow, it's raining and sunshining. I have spent the last hour or so on the computer on my website doing some work, and I figured out how to add an information request to my coaching program on my website. So if you go to my website, low-carb-revelation.com, right at the top of the page, there's gonna be a picture of me, the little arrow where you can click and go to a form where you sign up with your name and your email. I will email you a link with my coaching options, and then I will also have a time period of when we can get started. So I think it's gonna work out really good. I'm getting ready to make dinner. So I think it's about 3:30. I have a spaghetti squash here that I'm going to cut in half, scoop out the seeds, and then I'm gonna bake this in the oven for about 45 minutes at 400 degrees. My oven is preheating right now. And I'm also gonna make some meat sauce, and I'm gonna have spaghetti tonight with my spaghetti squash. I change the angle here and I'll show you how I prepare my spaghetti squash. It's very easy. All right, this is what it looks like when you cut it in half. I'm gonna scoop these out with a spoon and I'll be right back. Okay, I have some olive oil here. I'm just gonna drizzle this over the halves. I'm almost out of olive oil, so we're gonna make it work. All right, come on now, you got a little bit left in there. You can give me more. A little salt, a little pepper, all right, I'm gonna turn these upside down, and I'm going to put them in the oven as soon as it is preheated to 400 degrees and set a timer for 45 minutes. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I'm cooking away over here. I have 2 pounds of ground beef that I am browning on the stove with some onions and some Italian seasoning, some salt, pepper. You can put whatever kind of seasonings that you want in here, garlic powder, whatever you want. Just browning this up, and then I'm going to be putting some Rao's low carb, low sugar marinara sauce in here. And I'm going to have my spaghetti sauce. Super easy. And I just got done grating up some Parmesan cheese. I like to buy the blocks of Parmesan cheese, throw them in my Ninja blender, and it blends up into a grated cheese like this. And I have that to put on top, and I'm also going to make a little side salad. So that's what's going on right now. I'll be back when everything's done. All right, here's my spaghetti squash. I just pulled it out of the oven, and this is what it does. You just take a fork and you just shred it up, and you got low carb spaghetti, and it's delicious. All right, my hubby's out hunting, by the way, so I'm dining alone. This is my salad. This is just baby green leaf lettuce and cucumbers and tomatoes and my ranch dressing and a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and I did sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top since I'm doing like Italian. This is my spaghetti. I did put it off to the side so you can see I do have the noodles under there. I have a 2-bowl dinner again tonight. I love eating things out of bowls. I'm gonna go and just sit over on the couch and eat my dinner out of my bowls. It just rained for about 15 minutes and it stopped, so I may go out for one more walk this evening if the rain doesn't start back up again. Get some more steps in. I've got over 10,000 steps already. And so if I went for another 20-minute, 25-minute walk, I could hit my goal of 12,000. So I may be doing that depending on what's going on out here. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat for now and sign off. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you real soon. God bless.